thought somebody was standing beside me. It wasn't that lady. It was completely different.
Okay.
I'm there.
I'm there.
Thank you very much. Now, can you make that light go off again? Oh, you stop!
The HBI team returned to the old house Coalville in Leicestershire. This eerie Gothic mansion sits isolated from the public in its own grounds. Built in the 1800s and believed to be built on top of what was once a chapel, there are many legends and tales of the supernatural linked to this location. From rumours of murders and suicide and many accounts of paranormal happenings, the team just had to pay another visit to the sinister old house.
Hey everybody, we are at the old house in Coalville this evening and we're about to start our investigation tonight. Now, we've investigated this building before, would have been 2 or 3 years back. We caught some really good stuff, so we're hoping to get some more tonight. So let's come inside and see what we can find. So the guys are just setting up with the kit in the room here. This is our base room. Last time we were here, we didn't actually catch a great deal in this room. It was just like an empty room because our base room was in a different part of the building last time, but some rooms have been moved around, so we're in here tonight. So I'm going to take you through into this room. Now, a little while ago, quite interesting, I heard a footstep. I was in here on my own. I heard a footstep upstairs from the rooms above, and that's impossible because everybody was accounted for, and most of the rooms above, apart from the corridor, are actually locked off. We have no access to them. They're locked and you can't get in them. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that when we go upstairs. So it's really warm in here tonight. We had a base room in here during our last vigil, on the last video, and we caught 2 spirits talking to each other.
Well, it sounded like that, yeah.
It did sound like that.
The kind of 2 voices through
one
the
asks a
SP7.
question, one answers it.
Yeah, and there were a question, and what sounded like a response was a direct to what was said.
Absolutely.
So it all linked.
Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Can't handle a little thing.
What's that?
Because we didn't do a lot in here, did we? Because it was our base room, wasn't it? Last time. You've actually seen a shadow in here this evening.
Yeah. I was on my way to find Rob. We were in the middle of setting up, and I opened this door, and as I turned to go through, I saw like a dark shadow figure, I'd say about this wide, move across the floor towards the base area. I thought it was the shadow of the door opening, so I recreated it and opened it, and as you can see, if you just point that camera down to the floor, I opened the door and nothing goes across that area.
Nope, no light at all.
So I don't know what that was, but it was definitely there. It was really dark, very prominent. Yeah, it was a bit weird, and that'll teach me for walking around haunted locations by myself.
So there's a kitchen in here. I seem to remember that we had a female spirit in here doing the last investigation. So I'm interested to see if she's still here this evening. Last time also there's a cellar which we couldn't get into because it was underwater quite deeply, so we had no access to it. But it's actually been dried out, so We might be able to have a look down there.
We have been down there. There's pallets to walk on, but they've quite broken up.
Right, so last time we were here, it's quite a maze of rooms, and the floor is not level, which makes you feel a bit wobbly. We had some really weird things up here last time, I seem to remember, some of which weren't very pleasant. So last time we did the investigation here, in this sort of centre room, I seem to recall it was there was some strange goings on in there, which made us feel very uncomfortable. I think we actually came out of there in the end.
Yeah,
From what I remember,
that's right.
it was all a bit weird. Okay, so when I was talking about the footstep that I heard downstairs, this is the area that's over the room where I heard the footstep. Now I came up here after I'd heard it with Gemma, and we heard another footstep which we couldn't account for. It wasn't us. We've caught it loud and clear on the audio. We've also caught somebody coughing just after I speak, and the cough sounds like it comes from just behind Gemma, so that was really weird. But it was like somebody was standing behind Gem when we came through here. It was very, very odd. But it was a loud footstep thud, and we couldn't recreate it. So that was really good. So, okay, we'll go through here. This brings us a couple of small rooms there. Oh yeah, and I remember this room. Beautiful ceiling. And this room's got a completely different atmosphere to actually where we've just come from. It feels a bit sort of charged up, if that's the best description. It feels like there's a lot of sort of static in here. So we might be interesting to get the REM put in here and see if we can get that activated. There's definitely something in here. I feel like
It is warm.
that's weird. I feel like we're being followed, which is what we had when I was up here with Jem. It was like there was somebody behind her, but I feel like we're being followed around up here. So this takes us down the main staircase back to the base room. The lobby staircase. Earlier on I actually caught sight of a young boy who was probably 7 years old roughly, in like a cap, and he called me Mister, and I've got a name Jack. So we'll see if he is about later as well. See if we can catch anything on the audio. Okay, so back in the base room. So we shall get everything set up and see what we find tonight. So enjoy.
If there is anybody here with us, please can you show yourself to us? You can show yourself to us in the form of a light or a shadow. Did that sound like somebody whispering then?
Well, I did it like, and I
Yeah.
heard a creak, but it was behind me. But I'm wondering if it's me leaning on. I'm not touching anything.
It sounded like it kind of came over from near where Rob is. Maybe you could tell us your name.
I think that's the wind outside I can hear.
Mm. Oh. okay. I thought, I don't know whether it could be just my eyes adjusting, but there was like a dark, like strip of, not light, but like a dark shadow, but it was ever so thin, that kind of went in front of my eyes, but I'm not trying to think if it's just my eyes adjusting, but it was a bit weird. It looked a bit kind of wispy like, but dark. Why are you up here? It's a strange place for you to be. Why the attic?
Is there somebody here trying to say something to us? If there's somebody here, let's start at the beginning. If there is somebody here, can you light the ball, light this red button, go near this antenna on the floor, bang something, just let us
What was
know.
that?
What was that?
Was that a firework?
Feel.
That's a firework I can hear.
Yeah, that was a
Thing
really
is-
deep.
It was, and it's only one. I didn't hear the scattering noise.
No.
And it's 11 o'clock.
If that was you, thank you. Can you do something again, please?
Put it onto dictionary mode to see if it makes a difference. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
If you'd like to say anything, Gemma's holding a device there. If you speak to it, it might be able to hear you and say your words for you. So if you'd like to say anything you like, even if it's get out. I was kind of hoping then.
Yeah.
Is anybody in the room with us, or in any of these rooms?
Oh,
Aha,
Hello.
Ball going off.
thank you.
Sorry.
Can you do that again for us? That was really good. Make that ball flash again. Whoever you are. Try that again for us. That was really, really good. If you can make that ball flash.
0 milligauss. You just said that it's dropped to 14.9. Did you activate the ball, make it light up earlier? The little ball that's on the side there? If that was you, could you do it again for us, please? We have some devices on the table. You don't have to be a... There we go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, you have my attention. Can you do anything else for us? How about lighting this up on the table? We really do need just to verify that it is you that's with us and not just our machinery.
I definitely feel there's something down here. It's giving me the creeps.
If there is somebody in the room with us, do you have a name? My name's Lee. We've got Rob, Jill and Steve. Could you tell us your name, please? And also, could you tell us why you're in the cellar, of all places? What is it about down here?
If you don't want to tell us your name, maybe you can tell us when you were born. Thank you if that's you. So can you tell us the year you were born? Maybe you can tell us what you were doing down here. We don't mean you any harm, and we do come with the greatest respect. We just want to know a little bit about you. So maybe there's a message that you can give us. Do you like us being here? If you don't want us to be here, could you show us, make one of these lights shine again? Stomach.
Oh, thank you.
So does that mean you don't want us here? If you don't want us here, please shine the light and we'll move on.
What is that noise? Again, I thought I heard a voice again, but I'm not sure. I think I'm audio matrixer.
I don't know. I've got tinnitus at the moment and it's quite loud. So I'm not hearing that.
Do you want to... Oh, there we go. We're off again with the boat.
So I think they don't want us to be here.
Oh, and again, straight away.
They don't want us to be here.
Okay, would you like us to leave? Shall we go?
Okay, I think.
No.
Oh, and again. Right, okay. So I've got a digital audio recorder on the table. I'm going to stop it, and I think we should do a quick EVP burst session and play it back to see if we get any voices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've previously asked you a few questions. We're not 100% sure whether it's you lighting the ball in response to our questions, so I've got a device with a red light on in my hand. If you talk into this device, we might be able to detect your voice. So we're going to ask a couple of questions, and if you would be so kind as to answer them. So, are you okay with us being down here in your area with you? Was it you that was making our ball light up on the brickwork behind my friend? Remember, all you have to do is speak into this. Do you have a name? What was that?
I heard that.
I heard that. It was a sort of noise.
The team think they hear a voice shout out. The digital audio device also picks this sound up. What's interesting about this is that the location sits in a private ground that is isolated from nearby public areas, making outside contamination highly unlikely. Could this be something trying to get the team's attention? Also, the other team upstairs confirmed there was no shout that they heard at the time of the vigil.
Do you have a name? What was that?
I heard that.
Do you have a name? What was that?
I heard that.
Okay, touch. We'll play that back.
Okay, EVP burst session, old house in the cellar. Do you want to take the camera? Yeah, sure. so we've previously asked you a few questions. We're not 100% sure whether it's you lighting the ball in response to our questions, so I've got a device with a red light on in my hand. If you talk into this device, we might be able to detect your voice. So we're going to ask a couple of questions, and if you would be so kind as to answer them. So, are you okay with us being down here in your area with you? Was it you that was making our ball light up on the brickwork behind my friend? Remember, all you have to do is speak into this. Do you have a name? What was that? I heard that. It was a
That's on the audio, yeah.
Yeah.
sort of noise. Is there anything you would like to say to us?
I did notice though that as I replayed them questions, the ball was going absolutely ballistic again.
Yeah.
Now, was that due to the vibration of the recorder and the speakers playing it back? But then, having said that, my voice is just as about as deep and booming as that was, and it's not. Oh, there you go.
Thing is,
But voices don't set it off, do they?
no, because if I go over here and I speak really low, I can't get this to vibrate. I don't think we'll do it on a high pitch, will I? Will you please have this paper? No, I'll do it, see? So, are you enjoying us laughing?
Oh dear.
Did you think Lynn's comment was funny?
Lynn's very funny.
Sorry.
Or are you ignoring me?
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one that's in response to.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm going to wait for it to start.
Check with it's the gardener, yeah, if it isn't. Oh, it is. There you go. Obviously.
He likes the ladies.
You're obviously not deaf. You can hear me, yeah? Oh, cool. Yeah, see? Nice to meet you, because I didn't meet you last time. I hope the pleasure's yours as well. Cool.
So is it any of the women you talk to?
Give him a minute to stop. Try again now. Gosh, he's really giving it some welly. Do you like that ball? Can you move it? Because you're very strong. Can you move the ball? Can you move the ball, sir? If he moves it, does it go a different colour?
No, it was wrong.
Okay. Okay, can you stop for a moment, please? Can you stop for a minute? Flatten my battery. Thank you. I forgot what the question was. He likes the ball, don't you? If you like the ball that much, can you touch this thing here for us?
Well, I'm
This
just,
one.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
What if we move the ball?
Yeah, where'd you like to put it?
Because I'm just thinking,
Behind you over there?
that's a slope, can't
Oh.
How much of a sort?
Over down there by
that
the
one
door.
might not be, but I'm just thinking, is there something underneath? I don't know if it wouldn't. I wouldn't have thought it would affect it, but is it because of where it is as opposed to?
Okay. No, it still
No.
works then,
Okay.
fair enough. Thank you for proving that for us. We have to be sure that you're here, is that okay? Are you happy talking to the girls? Or us ladies?
I don't want to talk to anybody now.
Would you rather talk to us men?
Okay.
Would you like us to put the ball back on the other side?
Maybe there is something in it then.
Okay.
So, can you light it up? We're doing an experiment here. Could you light that ball for us again? While it's over there? Nothing.
Okay.
So if it does work again over here, it could be something else.
It is just a cupboard underneath there. There's no.
Okay. Are you still here? Because if we don't light it up now, it may have gone.
Yeah.
Maybe we confused you.
Are you still here?
That was my fault because I suggested moving the ball. Naughty channel.
You may have just lost that moment, do you know what I mean?
So is the caretaker still here?
Not here, it's gone. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Probably. I mean, to be honest, the thing is though, with these, it's probably why we weren't getting activity down in the cellar. Yet we have to remember that it takes a lot of energy for them to do things. So if it's used all its energy to make the ball flash, stands to reason it needs to replenish that energy.
It was
Very
looking
sure.
bored and left.
Come and join us in this room, whoever is outside, just outside the door. Don't be afraid to come in. Come and join us. Is anybody here with us? Come forward.
Was the floorboard?
If you want to come into this room with us, we've got a device on the floor. It's glowing red if you see that. If you want to walk up to it, it will light up and make a noise. It would be really good if you did that for us. There's a water drip through there by the sounds of it. I can hear. Or was it a pipe? I don't
Could be
know.
a pipe.
It's
There are some pipes running through
something
here.
like that. Any spirits in this building? If you're with us, make yourself known. Make a noise. Knock on something. Make us aware that you're here.
Is that ball in the right place there?
Where is it?
I'll put it in this doorway, yeah.
Okay. That'll be alright.
Whoa, holy crap,
Oh, the ball's
okay.
going off. Yeah. Brilliant.
Hello, if you just touched that little ball in the doorway and you're trying to get our attention, you've got it. Just to clarify that that was you, could you make that light up again? We also have a meter, which is the little red box on the floor. If you go and put your hands on that, that will make a noise. It won't hurt you. It's just a tool to let us know that you're here. That definitely wasn't this, was it? No, look.
No, you'd really have to go for it to make it do that. It's funny you said, is that ball in the right place? And
then it goes off.
And I said, yeah, that's fine. And then it goes off.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bit strange. So if there is anybody in here with us, could you tell us your name? My name's Lee. I've got Steve, Richard and Simon. We're all friendly. We're not here to hurt you or mock you or send you away. We're here to communicate and to talk to you and to get you to interact with us. You have nothing to be afraid of. That was my wrist. Stomach. Is there anybody here with us? Can you make yourself known? If you can't say anything to us, can you make a noise of some sort? A really loud bang or a tap in this room?
The audio device Steve is holding picks up what sounds like a person humming a tune. This wasn't heard by the team during the vigil. Again, the location is in private grounds, ruling out outside contamination. This remains unexplained.
A really loud bang or a tap in this room?
There's a bit of an energy build-up
Whereabouts?
in that room now.
This one?
Yeah, just outside the doorway.
Hello? Is there anybody in there?
Can you make that ball light up again on the floor? Can you move it for us? We'd love you to move it again. Make it light up pretty lights like you did. That's a firework outside.
Yep.
Who are you in that room? I know you're there. You don't seem too pleased.
What are you angry about? Are you angry that we're up here in your space? If you want us to leave, you've got to let us know somehow. You might not be aware, but we can't actually see you. If you can see us, we can't see you. So if you could make yourself known in any way, by either interacting with the objects we brought up and put on the floor, touch one of us, make a bang, close the door, chuck something, anything really.
Is that your domain in there? Is that your area? Is that why you don't want us to go in there? Can you give us a sign that you're there?
I don't think we're alone up here, but I just don't think you want to come out and talk to us, and I'd like to know why. Do you get fed up of people coming into your house and asking you to do things? Is that it? Is it because we're strangers? I know I would be upset if a group of strangers just suddenly appeared in my house and started demanding things and asking things.
Oh, ball.
Whoa. Was that a yes to my question with what I've just said? If you agreed with what I just said just now, like I said, we can't see you, and at the moment we can't hear you. So the way you could let us know if you agreed is to move that ball again and make it those lights light up. So if that's the case, and you agreed with what I said, and you are fed up of people coming into your house, and you don't like the strangers coming into your house, can you make that ball light up again for me? And then we'll accept that that's a yes. And that is why you're angry.
Can you kick that ball on the floor?
If you can make that ball roll across the floor into the room we're standing in now, we'll leave. We'll go straight away. Well, that is what you have to do to make me leave.
Go on, give it a kick. Push it. Use all your energy. Make that ball light up and move. You've done it twice already, made it light up.
So this energy that you're sensing, Steve, can you tell whether it's a male or a female? Can you actually?
It's a male.
Can you physically see this person?
It's a male figure. There's a whole bundle of angry energy.
What are you angry about? Did you own this house? Was this your house?
I can see they've got. I can see this pair of boots that they're wearing. They're like black boots. Oh. I've just seen something. Move. I thought. Is that you? Are you there? I saw your black boots.
Okay, I felt
Something
something.
just touched you.
Yeah, on my finger. I felt something.
Do you want to show me the rest of you so I can see all of you? And if you're standing there with those boots on, you can make that ball move. that's on the floor. You were standing right by it. The feeling is that I'm getting is like, just leave me alone.
If you want us to leave your area, you have to do something big to let us know that that is what you want us to do.
There he is.
Where?
In the doorway. I can see his face.
Okay.
He's quite a tall chap. He's standing right in front of you, Lee. He's got quite a long face. He's not thin. Quite a large head, but not fat or anything.
What was that? Was that someone's stomach?
It wasn't me. No.
Okay. For the benefit of the camera, I think I've just heard something come from this room.
As Steve is describing the man, Lee suddenly hears what sounds like a wheeze or cough come from within the dark, empty room. This remains unexplained.
But not fat or anything.
What was that? Was that?
But not fat or anything.
What was that? Did you just try and speak? Are you trying to tell us something? Can you show yourself? Either in some kind of light, or a shape, or a shadow, or even just show yourself. I really appreciate it.
He's right in front of you, Lee. His face is right in front of you.
Oh, I've got a really uneasy feeling on the back of my neck. Why are you laughing? There's like fingertips on the back of my neck here.
Okay. So, I didn't tell you, but when he was, you know when I said his face was right in front of you?
Yeah. He was doing that?
Yeah.
He got his hand on my shoulder?
Yeah.
I could feel like a pressure on the back of my neck.
I didn't want to say anything because I wanted to see what
I'm going to have to have a look, you know. I've got a mark on the back of my neck because it really felt bloody weird. Yeah, there. Okay. Oh. What did that just say?
You're here, I'm there, or you're there, I'm here.
What did that say? What do you hear? That did say that, didn't it? I heard that. We're not recording any of this.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, but we're not on video.
No, it's on video.
Oh, okay.
You're recording on there.
Yeah, they record the mic.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, well,
You
no,
took off.
that footage rough.
I kept saying up, didn't I? You kept saying up there,
Yeah.
up there, and then when I got up to the top, it said something about, I want you here.
Yeah, clear as a bell.
There's a male figure down the left side here, sort of between the rooms. Was that you that made the ball light up? Do you want to come forward into this room with us? Who are you?
Shall we put the REM pod up on there?
Yeah.
I'll take the audio for
Yeah.
a bit if you want. Are you okay for it?
Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. Okay, so the man that's in this room now, who are you? Make your presence known to us so we can all hear you. Can you walk up to that device in the centre of the floor? You're near it. If you do that for us, we'd be really grateful. We don't want to play silly games, but it'd be really helpful to show everybody that you are actually here. If you just move up to it, and we'll set it off. Use your energy with it, and it will light up and make a noise. Made the ball move earlier.
Stomach.
It's possible that you get fed up with people asking you to do things when they come to investigate this building. And we
Feels a bit
expect-
colder over here.
It's getting colder,
It
yeah.
feels a bit colder here.
Yeah, he's in your vicinity. He's kind of between you and the REM pod.
Yeah, sort of there.
Yeah,
Feels-
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so as I said upstairs, you might be able to see us and hear us, but we can't physically see you and physically hear you. So if there's anything you can do, again I have another object here that's flashing in my hand. I'll put this on the floor. All you have to do is move that to let us know that you're here. Again, I know it seems like we're asking you to do silly things, but it's a way of us knowing that you're here.
Has he moved at all?
He's moved closer to the REM pod,
Okay, just so I can feel it on the side.
window
More
side.
now. I was going to say I can feel more over here now.
That's unusual for you, isn't it, Si? Because you don't normally feel things like that.
No, not very often.
That's my wrist again. Do you know, in some respects, Steve, I like it when the REMs and that remain silent,
Yeah.
because it just proves that they aren't as temperamental as some say.
No.
I mean, look at Sandwich Guild Hut.
Yeah.
It was all, you know, it was in response.
Yeah.
Direct responses. The ball was direct responses.
And they just don't normally go off.
And then here, I don't think
Invests.
the REM's gone off at all yet, has it?
No, it hasn't gone off, has it, that we know of? It's only the ball that's activated. And many invests, the REM pod doesn't go off.
If you are standing near the objects on the floor, don't be afraid. They may look foreign to you. I'm sure you have no idea what they are, but to us it's the equipment that lets us know that you're here. Like I said, we can't see you. That's my stomach. So if you were to go and place your hand on that red box, then obviously it would light up and make a noise, and that would let us know of your presence.
We've now come round to the, between you and the REM pod, is now around this side. And he's not angry or anything. Quite calm. I don't see any other spirits in the room. It's just him.
You know, if you activated...
Is that a firework? Over by the teddy bear, just...
What is that?
What was that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a picture.
Creaking.
Yeah.
There was a light just to the left of the teddy bear.
As Steve sees the light anomaly by the teddy bear, placed there to see if the little girl's spirit that's supposed to reside in the hall will interact, the painting on the wall behind where Simon is sitting suddenly makes a loud creaking noise. Sadly, no camera was filming the painting at the time, but the audio recorder picks this up very clear. Here's the audio.
Over by the teddy bear, just...
What is that?
What the heck was that?
I thought it was a bit strange because it didn't appear to be from the window. It appeared to be
From inside the room?
from inside the room to the left of the teddy bear. He's coming towards you, Simon.
Okay.
The picture was a bit weird, wasn't it? Right?
Wasn't it? Is he sort of there? Because again, my hand's gone.
He's to your left knee.
Yeah, it's gone a bit cold then.
You know, we could start a conversation with you, and the way we can do that is if you interact with that box on the floor, we could do yes and no questions. So yes would be you could light it up, and no would be not lighting it up. So if you'd like to have a conversation with us, that's one way we could do it. If you understand what I'm saying, could you answer us by lighting up the box on the floor? Like I say, all you have to do is touch that and the stick that's poking out the top.
Was there a noise through there?
Whoa.
Oh, there's the ball.
Okay, or you can do that.
Did you hear a noise over
I thought that's why I was turning around to start checking because
I heard
I'm
something.
not sure if it was
Just before the ball went off, I heard.
Okay, thank you if that was you that's just moved the ball. Now, if you could be so kind, could you go over to the object next to the ball and touch that as well for me?
The HBI team called time in the investigation at the old house. This Gothic mansion still holds on to its secrets of the past. Just two of the spirits that roam here, and will they make themselves known if the team return again?